go destroy that gun, then go meet up. No, my prior message, when was it? Will that be a villain tells citizens the good guys are the evil ones cliche? That's just actually how it usually goes. That's not really a cliche. That's reality. Horrible dictators will always blame, like, the other people for their own issues. Like, no, we are the ones protecting you. Pixel, how you been doing? Hi, Dartigan. Hi, chat. Hi, hello. We're no longer live? Hold on. What? Are you guys there? You guys there? For some reason the stream went down, but nothing happened on my end. Not sure what's going on. I guess Twitch had an issue, maybe. Just a little hiccup? Yeah, apparently it froze up for a second, but now we're back. Don't worry, chat, you missed nothing. What was the last thing I said?
You got something for me?
Danny, we got guns, we got bullets, and a perfect site for an ambush.
This is the second to last mission? Really?
Join us.
We might have to, like, to make the stream a full stream, I have to do some, like, bonus stuff. Like some of, like, side missions or, like, the treasure hunts, I guess. God, I hate some of these bases that don't give you a ride. Five-second down. Can it? Canada has blood out for you? I'm not too worried. I could just write them a stern letter of apology, and they'll take it. They have to. Why is there just a tree on fire over there? Weirdest things happen on this island. Alright, I need a ride. So we'll go all the way up there. Take down the air support. Oh, they didn't even use this chunk of the map over here, did they? Canada blood is all maple syrup. That means it's nice and thick then. Isn't actually counterfeit maple syrup actually a thing in Canada? You should fear us Canadians. We'll apologize you to death. Well, I guess the cringe might kill me. So maybe I should. I was about to ask if we had the drug mission yet. Yeah, we had that earlier in the couple days ago. Wow, that guy ran over that horse to deliver my car. That's dedication for you. Ruined that whole man's life. Horses make a lot of money, you know. The thing in Vermont. Oh yeah, I forgot. Vermont is like America's Canada. Alright, so up here. Well, that's a long ride. It's a very long ride. What setting do you want to see in a Far Cry game? I don't really care so much about the settings anymore. It's with the game around it sucks. That's why I don't look forward to Assassin's Creed, even if they like to have a really cool setting, because I know the rest of the game will be garbage. You're a Vesh? What the hell just happened? Yeah, someone type refresh into chat. Like, hey, stream is back. Like, for some reason it went down. Not sure why. It didn't go down on my end, just on Twitch's end for like a few seconds. Funny enough, the best maple syrup comes in a can. I guess maybe it's better to keep it from oxidizing, maybe? But also, how do you have to like use it in one go? Because how do you like reuse a can once you open it? It's like, I don't know. Also, can I just say the maple syrup is so expensive I never buy it even when I do make pancakes? That's like almost like $20 a fucking bottle. I mean, how do you charge that much for stuff you literally get out of a tree that grows out of the ground? Am I gonna send El Presidentes for doing the good guys or the evil ones trope? No. Because that actually is how, horrible the dictators normally are. They always playing that they're the actual good guys and they're protecting their people from the evil, foreigners. Or America, the Yankees, the hidden Satan. That's pretty not for $20 a bottle. That's how I've usually seen how much it costs. Maybe in Canada it's a lot less expensive since you don't have import taxes. Like it's naturally produced. Besides, I like my pancakes like any other American likes their pancakes, with a touch of racism. So you use that, you like that bottle that had the old, the old lady on it, like the grandma, and and the bottle was in the shape of a person. Not sure why we let that go for so out on Jim. Yeah, it's like we even made our pancakes racist. Oh. Here's a little bit of your old Southern slavery icon to go along with your pancakes, honey. We don't buy syrup, we just stick a straw in a tree and have at it. It's a lot of sucking, though. Don't you? I think you probably want to refine it a little bit. Raw syrup, I mean, raw, like, sap from a tree, sounds a little rough. Just because it's an overused trope doesn't mean it's bad. That's not a trope, that's reality. That's not like a storytelling thing, that's a thing that happens in reality with real dictators. That's where they get it from and put it into stories. I can't really send something for being realistic in that way. Do you really think the bad guy is gonna just come out and admit, oh yeah, I'm fucking evil. I'm killing a lot of you, like enriching myself, not doing anything to actually better your lives, just mine. No, they always claim that I'm a man of my people. I'm the only one who can protect them. That kind of thing. Do you know what the foreigners will do once they control of our resources? That's how it goes. That's pretty common, actually, sadly. Well, I guess we'll take this place while we're at it. It's on the way. And I learned from my earlier leveling, the best way to, like, get experience is take, these, roadblock checkpoints. I mean, Canada is 80% forest, and also most of that forest freezing cold.
Checkpoint. Got to watch it.
Alright, time to watch it.
Adios.
What a shot. Where'd that last person go? How much fishing did you do during the grind? Zero. Did zero fishing. I mainly just captured outposts like this, and also the anti-air guns and a few military bases. That was enough to get me the levels, though it took like still 3 or 4 hours. Oh yeah, to capture this fully, you gotta destroy the billboard. Which makes perfect sense. The billboard is key. Dude, did you not hear the obvious Russian accent in his voice during that impression? No, I did not. Are you talking to Elric? No, he probably didn't either. I wasn't really doing a Russian accent. I was really just doing, Eastern European. I mean, it could be anyone. I mean, but I can't really do the African dictator accent because that's racist. So I gotta stick with, people of my similar, complexion, which is like the Eastern European, like, authoritarian leaders. From the stands or something. That flag looks hideous. Hey, we don't usually... Most flags look kind of bad from a graphic design point. It's like, here's a band of colors. You just finished the main campaign an hour ago, and goddamn. Yeah, I'm having that opinion right now, even without even finishing the campaign. I'm like, goddamn, this is actually something I've played all this time.
Here, guerrilla. What do you know?
The Yaran Marine Maintenance is
For some reason, what you're saying reminded me of what our dictator said when the revolution started. He stood out on his balcony and said, I will give you one more lei. Basically, I'm going to give you another $1. So stupid and so funny. That sounds like one of those let them eat cake kind of situations, like a completely detached leader who doesn't even know what his people are going through. Maybe he thought it was catchy. Alright, moving on. We're actually almost to the gun. Rumor has it there's something strange happening at the brewery. I should go check it out. Ooh, maybe we... Like I said, we will probably have to do like some, side missions in this, just so we have a full string tonight, because we're actually pretty close to the end. That girl you just passed has my hair. That shit needs to be combed daily, and she ain't touching a damn tooth. You mean like she got like a Fro? A lot of characters have had that. Just like, yeah, definitely a Fro. It can look good on people, though. But yeah, they are a little bit more high maintenance. Hey, don't get rid of my map just so you can show some text on screen. I need to see that. Where'd it go? Come on, give me my map back. Thank you. Gus wasn't worth whatever they paid to hire him. Well, you still have to actually write a compelling role to make a character high. You know, even if it doesn't matter how good how high paid the actor is or how talented, they still need a good role. That's really all it comes down to. And he's felt weirdly detached and actually has almost nothing to do with our main character. We've just seen cutscenes of him like doing, you know, evil president stuff. Can you rank all Far Cry villains? Yeah, sure. Voss, solid, you know, 8.5. Everything else, easily under a 5. I don't consider Far Cry villains to be something special. Outside of Voss, he's the only one that I thought was, you know, really stood out. The rest of them had been like, meh, to me. What's wrong gun? I know Ubisoft likes to sell it on their villains now, but I really just think it's Voss. He's really the only reason anyone pays any attention to Far Cry. And, you know, given it's incredibly well written and interesting villains. Mine looks like a gorgeous bush of black swirls. Hers looks like a rhino took a shit. Well, she has it all pulled back too. I don't know. I don't really know how that works, but I respect. It's not easy to keep a fro looking good. That's a lot of extra work on top of everything else. Don't you have to like to oil a fro to make it look really good too? God, I'm glad the enemies are stupid again, now that I'm, you know, a couple levels higher. They don't automatically see me and start shooting and killing me. I can basically just wipe an entire base with like a one clip. Come on. I'm gonna come over there for you. Easy and know when you black.
With the lies of libertad confusing your minds. As president, I have sworn an oath to protect Yara. And so I must protect its democratic institutions as well. There will be no elections.
Where's my reward?
But I will continue to uphold this promise.
There's my depleted uranium. I have to actively rinse my head in the shower to not wince every time I pull my comb, I guess. How long is it? I guess that's also a... Oh, shit.
I see.
Give me a grenade, please. Wake up! New weapons and gear available at One's Arms dealers. Actually, I think there's only one aircraft station left, unless there's like one hidden out this way, because I haven't been out there. But the only other one I know of is like all the way down here. On that island we had to invade that I didn't grab. I like relaxing console loudspeakers going with propaganda also took something away from it. That would be the thing that turned me against any government, just constantly blaring political messages over there. Just let me fucking sleep! So many sweet Migueline. Owner managed to hide supplies. Some of these don't sound that interesting. Conquistadors, curses, mysteries, lost treasures. Now that sounds like a good distraction. The Emerald Skull, huh? Alright. Well, now that I've taken out... We'll go ahead and do the next mission. And I think the next mission after this one is the last one. I believe someone said in chat. So we're almost there. So rank 14. I'm only rank 12. That's when they start. 2 levels above you is when it starts getting a little difficult. It doesn't have like a skull over the mission, so I guess I'm fine. According to this game, all El Presidente does is sit on his ass all day giving propaganda speeches over louds. That's often what, you know, tyrants do. They're usually just a figurehead for the, you know, the military. Is often how it works. Creative, still a tank for the military. I think we'll go and change up my special gun, though. Grenade launcher ain't doing me so well right now. Oh, I can't fast travel though. You're level 13? No, I'm level 13. No, I guess I must have went up level while doing this stuff and I forgot. You are 13. I'm 13. And what is this? But I do want to change my weapon. God damn it. Fast travel. I'm not in combat game. And I'll run away. Run a little further away. This is like a good fishing spot. He's getting that old. I didn't realize I'd actually... No, I didn't realize I'd actually gone up a level. Because I just now went up a level and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so... I want to go change up my weapons. It won't let me fast travel because it thinks I'm in combat. You are on combat with myself. I'm definitely at war with my own mind right now. Really said you rank up as you blew the anti... Did I... Like I said, whatever I said, I obviously was just speaking from, you know, subconsciously, without actually registering it. Wait, are you saying I said that, or the game said that? Like I said, if it was the game, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat probably at that moment. I'm not in combat now, am I? I said that? Okay, I believe you, but I still didn't register it. I just, sometimes the stream is chat. It's just a stream of words flowing out of my mouth without me putting too much thought into them. Alright, okay, I've brought all the actual weapons he currently makes, so... And in the backpacks, I'm not switching off my medical backpack. No way. But I think we'll switch off the grenade launcher. We want... The minigun was pretty good. Never used the... Well, that one wasn't that great. Never actually used this one. I think it's only good against vehicles, though. Or is it like a railgun? Just remembered that you had a copy of Minecraft. I have a oh, well, you're using a different word, I see. Standard amps deal standard damage. Deals more damage. Yeah, this just shoots electricity out of it, I guess. So it more really do me any good. Unless I'm fighting a bunch of vehicles. You have to get a workbench to swap your guns. Well, you have to have a workbench, you know, to swap your guns, you do. But also to make guns, you gotta go to certain places too. I guess we'll just switch back to the minigun. You change your vehicle weapons. I looked into it, but then again, I never actually used the guns on a vehicle, like the ones on the cars. Since they're just kind of a pain in the ass. Since you had to like switch to another seat to use them, I never do it. And most of the time, I'm only flying this thing anyways. It just has like a little machine gun on it. All right, shoo. We're gonna fly this up over here. Actually, we can just fast travel back to this one and drive right to it. Xbox, I can swap right from the pause menu. Any popular game franchise you never actually touched? Well, so far I haven't played any Dark Souls games. I think that's a big one. Actually, can we spawn in directly into the city? Nope. Actually, it's like right there, so we'll just like drive up and around. Alright, take me there. Anyone else just get a gift sub to Kate from TPG? He probably like bought a bunch of gift subs. I believe he's like the big spender over there. Mark that. How much money would you recommend I pay for this, since I only buy this on sale? $10 tops. $10 all I could say.
Gonna grab a ride.
But to be honest, I don't think you need it. There's better Far Cry games you can buy. So PC, you gotta workbench it, but otherwise I can just pause and swap. No, actually I can't swap guns. I can look at my guns, but I can't. Can I change them? Oh, actually I can change them. Never mind. I'm just learning this at the very end of the game. I did not know that. Because I actually never tried, because why does it give you a workbench then? Like, well, I guess you need the workbench to modify it then, is the case. So I didn't realize that. I kept going back to the workbench to change it. You ever gonna send Far Cry Primal? I don't know if I could. I mean, it is just cavemen. I can't really, like, send cavemen for not doing something smart. And the game overall was alright, plot-wise, for a, you know, story about a bunch of cavemen. It's just them fighting over territory. So I did play through it with the idea maybe I would, but I honestly don't know how I'd do it and make it, you know, make it work.
Those guerrillas could use some backup.
So maybe Gaming Wins will make a Gaming Win video on it at some point or something. Maybe he'll do that, and maybe he'll drop his Gaming Wins for Far Cry 7 and work on that instead. Maybe I should recommend that to him. Be a lot easier on him. Pretty much a story of 4? Yeah, well, that game is actually made off the map of 4, though. And the gameplay of it. But hey, it's got cavemen who have suffer from brain damage and like to set people on fire. Far Cry 7? Don't worry, it won't be. The next Far Cry probably won't be called a Far Cry number. It'll be like Far Cry, you know, Infinite or something. You know how the naming goes, and it'll be like a live service game.
More bad memories than good.
Is she driving a Bond car? Far Cry Revelations, where they reveal all the games are connected. Well, they're gonna have to explain now why the world isn't nuked then.
Oye, Dani.
And also explain why there are no, like, monsters in it from Far Cry 1.
What are you doing?
Why's my cutscene in black and white?
Papa's. I borrowed it.
Oh, it's a memory.
I'm done, Talia. No more secret meetings. No more protests. No more friends that just disappear. He's too strong.
So you're gonna just march into the Capitolio and put Daddy's gun to Castillo's head?
No. I'm going to build an army. And then I'm going to put Castillo in the ground. Come with me. You don't think I can do it? I've seen this, Talia. I've dreamed it.
My mama used to tell me, save the dreams for the rich, fair-skinned Yarans. Us, we don't get to dream. We survive. You're not going to free Yara by killing Castillo, rich girl. You have to convince Yara it wants to be free. For all of us. Clara.
Is the game less pretty? It's... I mean, it's serviceable. I don't have any problem with the graphics. Yeah, it looks fine.
He's losing.
Some people said it doesn't really look any better than Far Cry 5, though.
Soon we march on the Capitol.
And I agree. But that was a fun-looking game, too.
Now, Castillo wants to meet.
You're joking, right?
I want to know what you think. You've been face to face.
I think Castillo's always 2 steps ahead. And he's not going to stop unless we put a bullet
But we've
in
been kicking his ass this entire game. He's not 2 steps ahead. Everyone's dead around him.
We kill his kid too. You had your chance. Why didn't you do it? Juan had solid intel there was a Castillo up in that hotel. He just had the wrong one. You let his kid live. And then Castillo lets you walk away from a death sentence. But the thing is, Danny, you were right. If Yara is going to have a future, his people, our people, we need to coexist. And the point was never to kill Castillo. It was to free Yara. For all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You had already made up your mind, hadn't you?
Castillo didn't let us walk away. Yeah, he tried to burn us with a grenade.
Not a martyr.
Viva Libertad, Danny.
I had to step away because of a nosebleed. What have I missed? Cutscene showing that was in black and white of that other girl's memories. That didn't really reveal anything important. Wow, what a mission. Why was this one rank 13, this one mission, by the way? As a rank 13. Brutal.
What's up?
Guerrilla, the army is running supplies by the river in the center of Esperanza. Taking it out would be a big win for us.
Gracias.
Am I gonna send Red Dead 1 eventually? I did play through it and record it. And it should make for a good one. Don't really need anything. I'll never do the banditos thing. No, thank you. You're gonna die? That might be what they're setting up. Like, I will... She got her photo up and everything. We're gonna finish this game before the hour mark? I don't know. Like I said, I might... If we finish the actual plot early, I'll do some side missions just for fun. For fun, I said. But what is our next mission, actually? Oh, nothing currently. Guess I'm waiting for a phone call.
Danny, meet me at El Guardian statue outside of Esperanza. Now!
There we go.
What the hell is going on, Juan?
It's Clara. Coño, just get there. This is D-Day, Danny. Fucking D-Day.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. D-Day. Fuck. Bullshit. Dartigan has been streaming for 20... No, I've been streaming longer than 26 minutes. Apparently, though, that one thing where it died briefly. Reset the timer. Steal the car? Well, I scanned this car with my phone. It's now mine. Inspect the plaque at the base of the monument in northern Ventosa Peninsula. Is that what I'm doing? Meet Juan at the base of a... Is that really my mission? It's fucking D-Day, Danny. Meet Juan at the base. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. I guess it's like, no, final mission time. The Lion's Den. I don't know what this is all about, though. Unless that's where we're gonna go for the final mission. Alright. Give me the... Calculate the route. Your lady? Ooh, someone's like yodeling in chat. That's a unique skill, by the way. Or the DLC. Do you not get to go there in this game? Don't worry, you'll get this tiny island later. Like second mission before final mission? Okay. Makes more sense. Ooh, this is a smooth ride. Corners nicely. Sounds incredibly realistic for a revolution, but it still sounds like ass to play. Oh, it has definitely been ass. And frustrating. Just so you're aware, chat, I had a mission that one of the side missions I did today while grinding off stream involved me fighting mutant chickens. Mutant steroidal attack chickens in a bunker. And then I had to like go to a village and like destroy their eggs so they wouldn't like hatch and control the countryside. I'm not joking. I even recorded it just in case I would want it, but there was a side mission that was all about me killing a bunch of scientist reject steroidal super fighting chickens. And then a second mission that followed it up where I had to go to a farm they'd taken over and like where they'd killed all the farmers. And then I had to like destroy their eggs before they could hatch. I love the game, but I always feel it's lost on what mission I should be doing. I always just say stick to the main mission, get through that first, and if you want to do stuff after that, or if the game... But the game usually forces you to do side missions because of the levels in it now. First, what? And second, why wasn't that the game we got instead of this Revolution crap? Well, it's too goofy, I guess. They wanted to be optional. The games tend to always leave the most goofy stuff for their side missions. Refuse to accept that, Dart. You have Ubisoft. No, it was real. You can Google it if you want. Google Far Cry 6, chicken mission or something. Remember that mission I got at the beginning of the game before I did cockfighting, where the guy asked you to like go get the spurs for his chicken? That's what led to it. Can I show you the mutant chick? Well, they weren't really mutant chickens. They were just really big fighting like roosters. This guy had been specially breeding and injecting with steroids. So they were just... I was getting attacked by chickens left and right in like an old military bunker. And then somehow they killed everyone on a farm and I had to break their eggs. But I also had to get like one of the eggs for the cockfighter guy too, so I guess he's gonna breed some of them himself. So, cocks with Viagra. Funny or not, while I was fighting the chickens, Danny was like, damn cocks, left and right. She kept saying cocks. I was like, you know what? Finally the game made me laugh. Is this auto drive? No, I'm driving. I think there is an auto drive in the game, but I've never used it. So we got another one of these. Game is dry. It was real. I'm serious. I did the mission. Did 2 missions based around it. I laughed. I laughed at how ridiculous it was, but hey, I did laugh.
Shit. Checkpoint. Fine.
Who left? Huh? Who left? Somebody's left.
Engineer.
Now, so just let's just use a Molotov, destroy that. I need to hear this. Where's the fucking VOD? It's not in the VOD, I did it off stream. It's one of the side missions I was doing to grind out some levels today. You know, instead of doing cool stuff like that for the entire game, it just gives you tons of this. Capture another checkpoint, Danny. Here's another anti-aircraft gun for you to destroy, Danny. They're all playing out the same, by the way. But no, there are some good side missions in it, maybe. And then all the main missions were basically having me like hack computers and stand there for like several minutes. Is there no melee in this game? There's that. And there's like a backpack I can wear that pumps me full of steroids. It lets me like get insta kills on everyone, but I've never used it because nothing's better than the medical backpack.
Over here. What do you got? Danny, the army just finished setting up an anti-aircraft site. Marking it on your map.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, there is another one. Did you need to waste a Molotov? Well, it's not waste. I get them back after it's over, usually. Oh, there is another one right here. We'll go ahead and grab it since it's right next to us. Up there, in fact. That will drive. Reminds me of Cyberpunk a bit. You know what will also remind you of Cyberpunk? Dressing yourself and make yourself look stupid. There's no way to look fashionable in this game. I did get some new pants, though. What did we get? Proves proximity. I'm like wearing duct tape pants. Never mind. A hipster nightmare. Yeah, someone will think it's fashionable. It'll be like Yara fashion after we're done. You look like a dude, thank you. I tried my best. The game may have made the female the canon option, but I've tried to make her as manly as possible. We'll just Google it. What? How does one acquire the minigun? You literally have that guy build it for you with uranium. It's just one of those special, like, loco weapons that one guy makes for you. So you don't acquire it anywhere, you, like, spin the depleted uranium and have him build it. Still, the best weapon in the game, though, is still just a basic sniper rifle. Get that, you're good. Wait, this place isn't even defended. Uranium and motorcycle parts? Whatever it was, I just know it's depleted uranium. Which you get at the anti-aircraft sites. And here we are. So the general has propeller planes and unmanned aircraft air cannons. Exactly. They're AI controlled. Oh. Right, good. Alright, so now we continue making our way up the coastline. depleted uranium is easy to get in real life, is it? I'm pretty sure getting a lot of it though, and actually having it in some way shaping into a bullet, it's probably a little bit different. But yeah, I think you can just buy depleted uranium. It is just at that point, it is just another piece of metal. They can't really do anything. It's just a really dense piece of metal. Now, getting yourself some undepleted uranium might be a bit harder. Like, sir, that's a controlled substance. Oops. I actually have a lens for a camera that's actually radioactive. It's like made in like the 50s. Like a famous kind of like lens, a 50 millimeter lens that was produced back then, but the lens coating on it was made of something I forgot what it was that makes it slightly radioactive. So you don't want to just have it like sitting in your pocket next to your balls all the time. Still a nice lens though. Very unique images come out of it. Radium? It might be radium. I just know it's got a lens coating that makes it, you know, radioactive, and they don't use it anymore. Also an MP5 overlooked 4-star that you get through the special missions, and with a Mosin Nugget. They actually use the realistic names, but they actually license all these guns. Honestly, the resolver weapons feel like a swindle because of how they presented them in the trailer. They talked as if you could collect random parts and shit, turn them into custom revolver guns, but instead you just buy them with cases of shit, you get anti-air spots. I'm guessing maybe at one point you did have to work harder for them, and then they like scaled it back somewhat, because they had so much shit going on in the game maybe. Is this game worth it? No. Definitely not. Unless you can get it for a $1 or like 100 bits, then it might be worth it. Just play Far Cry 5 again. You use 100 bits to ask that? Yeah. I mean, I appreciate 100 bits. Maybe he also just wanted to contribute. Is that a statue of the general with a... I think it's like a... Or like, I don't know, maybe it's cultural. Clearly like a lady. Honestly, it kind of looks like the main character female from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What's up, Gabby? Hello, everyone. Do we have another Valhalla situation here? Not quite to that degree, but it still ain't it great. Here's another 100 bits. Oh, well, you could have just bought it, you know, maybe this game in 5 years when it's, like, really cheap now. Sandra? Yeah, whatever her name was. Is that actually what it is? I'm almost dead certain that's Cassandra. Not sure why they would have like a statue of like a Greek, you know, Spartan on their island, but I'm positive that's meant to be that's Cassandra. Like a mural. This statue was erected to help defend and protect faithful Yarans while in battle. San Miguel. Doesn't really tell me what its name though. Valhalla reused the statues from Odyssey as the Asgard. Yeah, they do reuse a lot of stuff. So that would explain it. Defender of the Catholic San Miguel the Archangel, huh? Defender of the Catholic Church in 100 bits from Game Gooster again. Favorite Far Cry game? Far Cry 3. Followed by Far Cry Primal. Graphic settings? This is on mostly high. Yeah, there's like a few that are on ultra, but mostly just high. I haven't been able to get my 3080 yet. I'm still on my 1080 Ti. Defender of the Catholic Church, San Miguel, San Miguel, okay, never mind. Is that from their Phoenix? Well, a lot of stuff that was from Assassin's Creed, all their games reuse assets, and, you know, they get touched up again. So it wouldn't surprise me also from, you know, Phoenix Immortal. Which is weirdly the one Assassin's Creed open world game I was a little bit into, since it was more of a Breath of the Wild clone. Even though it still was full of all the main Ubisoft shit, where they just fill their map full of all kinds of pointless stuff. But I did actually get more into that than anything they've released recently. But I still never even finished it, though. He got Far Cry 6 for $7 used. It's nearby at dirt cheap. It's like a GameStop or something. Warning, accepting this operation with Juan has consequences. You won't be able to leave until the job is done. It's a one-way trip. Oof. Sure.
Juan, what the hell are we doing here?
It's best to hide in plain sight.
What?
I told her not to go. I fucking told her.
Told who? Clara? on, what is happening?
He took her, Danny! He fucking took her!
Clara.
Castillo wanted parley. Just the two of them. Said the war was over.
Why would you hide your guns here,
Just wanted an
where
elegant
any time
exit.
person doing maintenance might find them?
Right into her fucking id. Castillo's dogs smashed our convoy the moment we hit the coast.
Fuck. So what next?
You and me are going to invade El Presidente's private island.
Por favor, no me puedes
Who's
dejar
this?
aquí.
Chechnyans call it the elephant. You cut off the breathing tube, they rat out their own mother. Then they tell you some other fucked up shit. Hey, what's your size?
Supremo on or off?
Huh? Maybe if it'll on Immortals Phoenix Rise. Yeah, I'd have to finish playing it first. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it'd be doable. Just, you know, for some reason I was liked it more than the other recent Far Cry, other recent Ubisoft games, but I never finished it though. Oh, we got a uniform.
These are elite killers.
Why didn't we ever think of doing this before?
I'm ready.
I'll find sniper cover.
Equip EMP arrows on the workbench and they do wonders. You stall the vehicles and I don't actually use the bow and arrow though. Oh, you're talking to Soulstone, never mind. Last mission, are we finally here? I guess we'll have to like extend the stream a bit longer though by doing some side quests, some of the more interesting ones. Otherwise the stream would be a little bit short. Alright, let's do it. Your parachute and wingsuit are currently unavailable. Huh. My guns. Oh, we got equip my guns away. I got the Yar and stuff. No. Oh, this one's silenced after all. That's not too bad. Any interest in playing Metroid Dread? A little bit. I mean, not. It seems like it's apparently a really good game, so maybe I will give it a shot. But I have other stuff lined up like I'll play in the next couple days, so I will probably be a little bit too busy to get to it right now. Also, Gamer Gooster, what is the next game you'll play after this? Well, the next game I'm playing after this won't be for a research stream, or at least not for a a game sim video, anyways. But I might be playing Deus Ex Human Revolution soon. But I've also got like a game I want to play for like October that I haven't really named yet. That I've been wanting to play for a while, so maybe that next. I'm not sure yet. Kind of like up in the air which one I'll do next. I guess I can just jump across this. No? Oh. You ever going to try play Outlast 1? Well, I played Outlast 1 back when it came out, but I guess you're asking if I'm going to do it now. I mean, I don't really have any... I'll play the new Outlast when that comes out. Don't have any really drive to play Outlast, go back and play Outlast 1 right now. I think I'm going to have to kill myself because I don't think I can get back up. Look up. Oh, that again. Oh, we got this swing. After Black Mesa, I have no idea what to play next for stream. I'd take a note on that Lighthouse game, though. Yeah, it's like a No One Lives Under the... If you want like a spooky game to play, it only takes a couple hours. It's apparently pretty good. You also want another spooky game. You can try out... I think it's called Faith. It's like a very... It's meant to look very super retro, though. Also, Wooden Screams. Gifted a sub to Gamer Gooster. Thank you, Wooden Screams. I think I have to kill myself, Dartigan. I'm playing Far Cry 6. Minecraft myself. Minecraft.
She'll be fine.
Kill myself in Minecraft. Only that. So, you know, that way it's no longer dark. Well, they really didn't use that city very much that they showed in all the, promotional stuff. You had, like, one mission that takes place there. Like, why would you even, like, go to the problem of developing all that when you have, like, one mission there? Thanks for the gifted sub, whoever did that. Well, thank you for the 100 bits.
Juan, got eyes on Anton's home.
Okay, I'm in position. You need to get past the wall and do it without getting caught.
Hey, what happened to all those people we lined up for this invasion? Why aren't they helping?
Any actual advice?
The gates through the wall will be locked. Find the key, Danny. Like some kind of key-finding panther. Suerte.
That has to account for something, all those people we got to side with us. see, 2 alarms. Bits nominate the statue of a Spartan mercenary in Brazil makes total fucking sense. I mean, in Annapolis, they have a 400-foot tall statue of a fat naked Thor covering his cock with a mule. Is it what? Annapolis? Wow, I mean, hey, it's art, you know. Fortunately, I don't have my good sniper rifle anymore, so they're kind of like, nope, can't do that stuff anymore. We took your guns away. All that stuff you worked hard to get? Sorry. How old am I? I am 65 in anime years. I'm old enough to give the wisdom to like the brand new like main character, and then die heroically to like to sacrifice himself so they can like achieve their destiny. Everyone gets aged in anime years now. You see, that's how it works. It's a new metric. Is this where the game starts at to maximum suck? Well, it did that many hours ago. Ow. So I went through a tripwire? Well, you guys are thinking like too old. Anime years can. If you're like over the age of 20, you're already the guy who can die to like fulfill the main character's plotline. You guys haven't watched enough anime. I'm disappointed in you. Uh-oh. Hell, not even 20. 18 is enough. Someone's coming to check on that explosion. Oh shit. It's an SMG, not a rifle. I've gotten so used to my rifles that I'm not like, what do I do with this? An anime, if you're 20, you're a MILF, and you're 21-year-old hag. Exactly. And again, Japan does have... A lot of Asian countries in general have really messed up beliefs when it comes, like, women when it comes to aging. It's like, it's actually just... Wow, that's fucked up when you read about it. I think there's like a zip line I can take down. Over there, was it? No, it's there. Or we can... What's all the way at the top, though? Then we'll take the zip line down. You've watched so much anime, I finally had to stop avoiding mecha anime. You're lucky. Maybe you stopped just in time to avoid all the isekai stuff. What are you doing? We invading. We're on the final mission, and it's so far kind of not exactly enthralling. Too much anime in bloodstream. So you have, severe anime poisoning. But I only watched Inuyasha 5 times, sir, the entire series. 5 times. Sir, that is far too much Inuyasha for the state's level, recommended level of Inuyasha. So, favorite anime, that would be FLCL. Or Fooly Cooly, as some people know it. How many of you have watched Inuyasha? That was the first anime I ever... Well, not really the first. Dragon Ball was the first I ever watched. But, first anime I noticed after that was Inuyasha. The one with all the pretty boys that all the girls squee over. And the weird dubbing. Kagome! Still remember how he said that. Outlaw Star, yeah. I eventually saw stuff like Cowboy Bebop too. I was like, oh yeah, good. Now there actually is something better. And then Samurai Champloo and Rurouni Kenshin. Uptime, we've been up for almost 3 hours now. We're at 9:39. We start. Well, actually, no. We're almost at 2 hours. I can't count. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's certain animes that seem to be like a gateway drug. That everyone's like, oh yeah, that was my first 2. Inuyasha has been ruined for me. You know there's a sequel to Inuyasha recently? I didn't even know about that. It wasn't that great, but it's about their kids. Another one of those anime that come out years later, and it's about the children of the former main characters. Like, those seem to be happening more often. Bunch of high school boys getting fawned over by the girls. You talking about Orin Host Club? I don't know, I didn't watch that one. I just know that usually the Inuyasha was about a bunch of hot, demon boys. I'm pretty sure any girl who was like really into Inuyasha later got really into like, Devil May Cry. Because it's almost the same parallel. Of like hot anime guys who fight a lot. It'd be nice if you could shoot lights out. Kenshin was cool, but they never animated my favorite arc. Yeah, Kenshin was cool, and then I found out that the author was a, pedophile. Couldn't read the sequel series after that came out. Get guys everyone. 100 bits, you should try Scums, Wish, or High School D. I'm not really that into anime, just so everyone knows, even though we're having the anime conversation, I rarely watch anime. I read a decent amount of manga, since I can read a lot quicker than watching an anime. But most anime doesn't really interest me. Inuyasha deal with the half-breed thing, more? Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Having a little trouble getting in.
Search for the key to get past the gates, but I can't tip off any of the guards. Oof. Pretty sure that guy with it, the badge has it.
Can't have a private villa without a massive security wall to get through.
Ah, fuck. Can I actually make this shot? Oh yeah. I'm good. Whoops, shit. I think that unless it directly helps the creator or him financially, most cases of the creator being a scumbag should apply to separate... I agree too, but when it comes to pedophilia, I draw the line there. Sorry, but I do have like some morals when it comes to that. I can usually separate the artist from like the shit they do. Except that. That one's like, nope, sorry. If you if you get caught with child porn, I'm not reading anything you do after that. Seem to remember one on Fox Kids when I was a boy called Techno Man. That's probably like the westernization name or something. Techno Man. Okay, yeah, I think I've heard that too. Never watched it. Guess that makes sense. I think it makes perfect sense. No guesswork for me. I'm solid on that one. I think there's a dude in here. Oh shit, that guy's aware. Gordon with the... I got a helmet on too. The worst anime I've ever seen is Sword Guy on Netflix. I watched the entire series and it felt nothing but rage and anger the entire time. Haven't there been like a bunch of like Western produced anime recently, especially for Netflix? Like wasn't there something like a big deal of like High Guardian? What's a High Guardian something or another? That apparently wasn't that good.
Just the key I was looking for.
I don't know, I just know that Netflix has really gotten into like making anime these days. And you'll produce a decent amount of it. Will Smith's kid did one and it's fucking off. Well, there hasn't been much to come out of Will Smith other than his movies that's been that worthwhile. High Guardians of Spice? I just know it's like High Guardian something or other. Have you ever read Chainsaw Man? I have read Chainsaw Man. It's a fucking, excellent manga. I believe it's supposed to get like a second part to it later on, but right now it's on like hiatus while the mangaka works on another manga about a kid who like loses his balls to like a magical spirit. Not kidding. That's what the plot is basically. First he lost his dick, then his balls. Because, Japanese ghosts took them. Now, for anyone who, yeah, I'm not dead serious, that's the part, and for anyone who's like into Chainsaw Man, you might read the one they made before that, which was called, Fire Punch, which was very similar to Chainsaw Man, but a lot sadder, too. It has a villain in it, partway through it, whose desire to destroy the world is so they can, like, remake it, just so they can get the Star Wars sequels. I'm dead serious. That's like the big villain, the Snow Witch's, like, goal, is she wants to see, like, the Star Wars movies that never happened because of the apocalypse. So she wants to, like, remake the world until the point where they can finally make the Star Wars movies. I like an absurd plot sometimes, or like a nice plot hinge. Stop the cap? Stop the cap. What does that mean? Cap means lie. This ain't a lie. This is the actual plot. I mean, it doesn't end up mattering much. It's really just done for a laugh, but it is what she wanted to do. She wanted to destroy everything and rebuild everything so society would one day be able to make the Star Wars movies again. Because she was disappointed she never got to see them because, society ended.
Here we go. Juan,
Copy, Danny.
let's move. Who the fuck knows what Castillo's doing to Clara?
Easy. You need to remember that these grounds are patrolled by Anton's elite killers. Your uniform is useless now.
Oh, why did I even need the uniform to begin with? No one even saw me.
Shit, right.
Breathe, Danny. I got your back.
She got what she wanted, I hope. She just as disappointed as the rest. Well, she didn't actually. They ended up remaking the Star Wars movies in that universe.
Okay, Clara.
I think she actually got killed
Where
not
the
long
fuck
after
are
that.
you? Shit. Special forces.
There's an anti-aircraft gun over there.
Don't need no more soldiers here.
Previous manga from the Chainsaw manga? Yeah, it's called Fire Punch. It's a lot more depressing than Chainsaw, even though Chainsaw Man is at times a really depressing, story.
Where are you, Clara?
It kind of tops it actually in that department. Dishonored? It's a Dishonored now? Yeah, but we don't have all the cool powers. So we spent all the time building an army for what? I'm kind of wondering that too. I'm guessing that'll be the next to last mission. This is like the next to last mission. The next mission will be that, maybe. Who knows? Sniper up there. Let's take out the guy patrolling the front. Dishonored 2 wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It just, definitely did live up to the first Dishonored. So like Watchdog 2 building up the army and the app is never used in the end. We'll have to wait and see. There might be another mission after this that does something with it. If it doesn't, then that's going to be a big sin, because that was the entire game. And for nothing. But even then, it still won't really live up to like, oh, you're building this epic army to take on the bad guy. It'll be just like, they like have a few guys who... Remember in Assassin's Creed Valhalla where you did the exact same fucking thing? Only for an even longer period of time? It'll be like that. They'll have some people who appear in the fight next to you, but it won't even be necessary. I didn't even realize that until now. We were basically doing the same thing we did in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which was get people to pledge to us, like in our fight. They did it again, boys. They used it. They used this. They Valhalla'd us, and we didn't even think about it because it was on a smaller scale. What game are we talking about? I'm talking about how this game basically does the same thing Valhalla does, where it's like the entire plot is built around getting people to pledge to your alliance so you can take on the bad guys. The big bad at the end or something. But you only need to get 3 instead of like, 24, unlike that though. What did I not like about Dishonored 2? There's elements of the plot that I didn't really get into. It's one of those sequels where they just... I honestly didn't feel like the first Dishonored needed a sequel to begin with. But that was pretty complete. And then the second one kind of was like, you know what? Let's do another one. Corvo or his daughter. And there's an evil witch. And, I forgot the rest of the plot. It was kind of like that lame. It had the one good level, though, about the time travel stuff, though. So it's got that going for it. Need to be careful about this. I need to get a better look. Maybe I can get it from over here. Destroy this right now, but I'm pretty sure that would alert everyone. Maybe after I killed everyone outside. Titanfall 2 still has the best time travel. Well, they're basically the same thing in Dishonored 2. And then Ratchet & Clank 2 came along. I mean, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart came along and did also a similar thing in one level. Are they available online? What? Books or something? Usually video game books aren't that great, if that's what you're asking about.
Shooting this alarm won't work.
There's an alarm over there. I don't know why I'm playing this level so stealthily. It doesn't really matter. I could like be shooting as loud as I want. But actually no, they took away my good guns. So maybe I should. Also it says I can't get spotted, so never mind. I guess you gotta play it this way. It's down here. Why not just sneak in, forget about killing everyone? Because I like killing people. Otherwise it's just a walking simulator that's slower. Even the president doesn't keep his pool field in or clean. This guy has like a circuit where he goes around.
What?
Shit. He might be onto me. Come on, you can't see through bushes. I like killing people. Yeah, you can quote me on that one. I'm fine with that one. We're about to kill El Presidente. I doubt it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we will. We're just trying to, like, rescue the person he captured. I have to take this shot while I got the opportunity. Dart is committed to the genocide run. Yeah, you don't ever want to see me play Undertale.
Big gun.
I will not make anyone happy. People still get pissed off if you do a genocide run of Undertale. I know when that game first came out, you were like considered almost a monster if you did a genocide run. Like, how could you?
There.
Point out the camera. There's someone over here that's sort of naive. You rip the duct tape off her mouth before she screams it was a trap? More than likely. Why else would he bring her here? Or she's gonna be like, yo, revealed to be part of it. Like, don't kill my father. Like, oh, he was your father too? Yes, he wanted me to also take his place, but then, you know, I rebelled.
Okay, gracias.
Yo, you're not playing Metal Gear. Yeah, but some things like to think they are. Let's pretend I'm playing Metal Gear. There might be a sniper up on the roof. Oh, it's that guy, actually. Is there a Metal Gear Sim video? I have several Metal Gear Sim videos on Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Revengeance. So I got like almost a solid afternoon of Sim videos for you on that series. I'm so close to being done with 5. Give me 3 to 4 days. Well, Metal Gear Solid 5. Hey, enjoy. It's pretty good. Except that it's kind of unfinished, but otherwise pretty good. This mission would have been so much harder had I not been actually leveling up and grinding because of all the headshots not counting. Why did they give the big boss a horn and robotic arm in that game for no reason? Excellent question. It was really just because it looked cool. Or at least that's the conclusion I came to. It's really because we already know Big Boss kind of goes bad later on. To a degree, but that's also been kind of retconned, so they like put the horn there like, oh, I'm already a monster. We gotta get in there. Couldn't really get into 5, stopped playing once I got to Africa. I really like the game. In terms of like pure gameplay, 5 is actually probably my favorite. But in terms of plot, 3 is by far and away the best. Why must I spoil? I didn't. I was asked about the why do they give him a horn. That's actually never explained in game. That's just what you come to your own conclusion on. Did I kill the Canadian guy? Yeah, we killed him. Alright, everybody dead. What's up, Vase? How you doing? I'm late. I was watching a movie. Well, we're near the end of this game. Hurrah! There's still one dude left remaining in here. I'm gonna kill him. Well, kill him dead. You gotta get spotted. You're gonna need to restart and kill all those folks again. No, I don't. Whole point is, it says I can't get spotted, in fact. Okay, now I need to get upstairs. I think they said it's in the hospital. It was shrapnel that they couldn't remove. Yeah, that's all it is shrapnel. It figuratively looks like a horn. It's right next to your brain. It's basically the same kind of metal that got put into Tony Stark's chest. Alright, we've reached the cutscene door. I'm killing the Canadian. Did you miss anything? No, that's actually been the most significant event tonight.
Stop staring. Sit.
Danny, sit down.
My mother had a rule. No lies at my table. And so,
Try the crab rangoon.
no lies for you. I have acute leukemia. I was diagnosed 13 years ago, but there was a doctor He promised what we are all so desperate for. Time. But it wasn't enough. Was it, Diego?
Papa, I don't want to hear this story.
I needed insurance. But the irony was, I hated kids. But Maria, she had a way with worse. And here you are, mijo. 13 years strong. And what happened next, Diego?
The Viviro stopped working.
When?
6 months ago.
Mi más sentida condolencias.
No lies at my table! I will be gone. But he will see the vision through. Won't you?
Truth or lies?
Always truth.
You're a fucking monster.
Ah, I think that was truth.
Danny, watch my little firefly dance.
You know when I captured Clara? I thought I had won. But it took my son to show me what was right before my eyes. You are Libertad.
I'm just a guerrilla.
No lies at my table.
You're a legend. They tell stories about you.
Come on.
You are their hope. And now,
You will become my hope.
You're kidding, right?
You still don't get it. I told you to leave. This is your fault.
You want her to live. You will accept the rank of general.
my army, you will be my hope, my legend.
My Danny Rojas!
Why are you so obsessed with dividing us? True Yarans, fake Yarans. It's one fucking Yara! Let us pick our own future. You're just some sick, dying old man. And you poor kid. Your brain must be so fucked up with his poison.
No eyes on Anton. I'm taking out the kid.
Juan,
Who are you talking to?
I'm taking the shot.
Juan, no!
Oof. That's a way to say thank you.
Diego! Come, Diego!
Well, she had her moment where she basically raised her death flag, right? We were predicting it.
Did I get him, Danny?
No, fuck no, you didn't.
No, 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 no!
Talk to me, Danny.
She's dead! Juan! Juan!
That's why you also don't use a laser pointer on a fucking sniper rifle. He had one job, chat. All your weapons and gear are now available, huh? Oh, not the good rifle I wanted, but you know what? Minigun it up. We have them crammed up our ass. You know what? We are, a Latin lady. Maybe it was. Maybe we had that Brazilian job done. Getting shot. Oh fuck. Nothing like puffing on a cigar. That's the route we know. What, making like a very clearly like racially tinged joke about people with giant asses? Yeah, that's the Dart, you know. Always tempting his fucking luck when he shouldn't be. Yeah, he's going. He knows in there. Secure Anton's villa. Should I just leave? Ow. Ah. You know what? Fuck it. Ow. Alright, activate the gamer fuel. Rip it up! You don't...
Answer the phone, Juan! Hijo de puta!
Ow! 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 Stop! Stop pressing your advantage!
Answer your fucking phone, Juan! Fuck!
There's a lot of people still on their way. How long did you end up grinding for? 3 to 4 hours worth. I forget. It was one of the two. But, yeah, most of my evening. I didn't even get to do my workout today. Oh. Fuck it. You can have a grenade too. Hey, where you going, buddy? Where you going? Where you going? Who's left? I need to secure this.
On my way.
You got a strong in-game, but not as strong in life? Sure, I'll take that advice, or that, you know, ancient proverb.
Juan!
What happened, Danny?
We never talked about killing the kid.
What do you care about some fucking rich mocoso in a castle?
Wow, we suck.
You think I'm a fucking idiot? You don't care about the goddamn kid. You just don't want La Revolucion to end. We had her, Danny.
He wasn't part of the plan.
You are exactly what I said you would be. A junkie. You can't quit. Just like me.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet. Clara is dead. But we have the Eagle's Nest. This is where we'll launch our attack on the capital.
You know, securing a place requires you to keep people on it. And this is right next to the capital. This feels hard to keep.
Or not, you are Libertad Jefa. So either walk away right now, or lead us to fucking victory.
We never talked about killing the kid.
Where are you going?
He's
To
cute.
finish what she started.
What's going on? Big sads. And we're now the boss. Hey, you're still gonna be able to use special weapons, right? Think of getting that Royd backpack. Who died again? The former leader lady of the Revolution.
Clara dreamed of this moment. When I met her, I wanted to get the fuck out of Yara. But she told me what...
Oh, the rappers, huh?
what
Oh yes,
we're
all three of them.
fighting for. She explained it really well. And fighting with you has been great. Just great. I got your back, you got mine, you know? Even if you're old, or if you're
Where the
young,
kid is gonna be the
that's
final
okay
boss?
too.
What could he do, possibly? He might, like, grow up to hate us or something, like, I will
What I'm
become
trying
the
to
man
say
my
is
father
we're
wanted.
going to win. I promise.
We're giving a funeral for the black boomer, whatever his name was. Well, he did die in a gas attack. I don't think we ever got his... Well, actually, we did get his body back afterward. Never mind. I guess he was buried off screen. Off screen. Screen.
We're with you, Jefa. Now, let's take our country back.
Did I just get a Che Guevara cap?
Viva Libertad.
Viva Libertad!
Love you, Danny.
Do you think this Danny's face is gonna be on all the t-shirts of future college kids?
You look like a bag of shit.
Like looking in a mirror, no?
Get some rest, compay. Be the legend tomorrow.
Why win the revolution today when we can do it tomorrow? Gotcha. That's the fucking assassin's look. Of course it would be.
Señor Presidente, we must consider your safety. Libertad is surrounding the capital.
We need a clear view of the sunrise from here.
Sí, señor Presidente.
I want yarns to catch the horizon at every intersection.
I have several boats prepared. If we leave now, we can have you and Diego...
This is the wrong design.
Oh, he's doing the Hitler thing where he's like designing a city even while it's burning.
Do
do not pollute Esperanza with my father's obsession with Art Deco.
So does the cancer drug not work on him for some reason?
Please, you must listen. At least the boy must be...
Enough! Can you see it? Where can you see it?
Let's take a look at the plaza again. Something modernist, like Genere.
Apparently stopped working months ago? That's a bit strange. But I guess it's not that effective a cancer drug if it is the same thing all other cancer treatments eventually do.
Okay, here we go, Danny.
No one yells enough like Giancarlo. He does get a lot of practice yelling it though. Like it's something he says often. Hey, this man also had a lightsaber duel with someone once. Well, it's a one-sided duel with a black saber, but hey, he had it.
Hey, keep up the good fight, Danny.
Chest gear, huh? The revolutionary vest. Ooh, what does that do? Improves soft target blast and armor piercing defense. What about the cap? Improves headshot damage. Okay, now we're looking good. Revolutionary pants. Is this gonna be like a new... We weren't trying to create a revolution, chat. We were creating a new clothing line. The Revolutionary brand. Revolutionary boots. Alright, this is like just the best gear in the game, apparently. I want my rifle back, though. There we go. There's my rifle. Nothing else, you know, quite stacks up to it in terms of damage. The revolution will be televised and brought to you by Urban Outfitters. Hey, they're a good brand. Maybe we can, like, upgrade something more. What should we take with this for the final? Maybe we'll be fighting a bunch of vehicles, I don't know. But this does pretty good against vehicles with its blast rounds. So I guess we'll just keep that. Actually, I think we're just good. Yeah, I think I'm good overall. Except for the pistol. This is the one we got from her before she died. Cruise magazine. You know what? We'll take her pistol with us as a you know, in memora. What's that locked revolver weapon? Resolver weapon? What do you mean locked? Lavarta, resolver weapon. Complete the Yaren story Triada blessings apparently to get it. It looks like a shotgun of some kind, so I'm not sure what it is. Most of the resolver weapons have been trashed though.
I've heard your music.
And most of the backpacks aren't even worth getting. Like, get the medical backpack and you're good. Don't need anything else.
My ears bleed, but the words ring true in the chaos. You are the voice of this.
Are they painting the walls with blood? I'm guessing it's just paint. Blood doesn't stick that well. Oh yeah, we need to destroy this anti-aircraft. Why haven't this anti-aircraft gun that's still controlled by the bad guys on our now conquered island? You guys didn't think that was important to take that down? Oh, what? Oh, we lost. Okay. Fuck you too, game. I literally walked out the front door and like was going to like the gun right there. Sure. Hey, Doctor Baby, thank you for the gift sub to the Red Dragon. We go over here. Alright, people. I can't do anything else but this.
Sure, I can do that. I'll call it La Espada.
That's fucking original.
This is the funniest game you've ever seen. I've seen funnier.
Angry, and it'll spray knives and smell like a horse.
Does anyone like you?
Don't bully the game. She's trying its best. It's only getting like a D- at best.
Efa, you want to know why I followed Clara?
The rifle that shoots through walls? No, that's not too bad then.
She's nothing like me. There are too many Juans in this world. Too many Antons, and maybe too many Danis. There will never be enough Claras. Danny, You ready to break a country?
I'm ready to commit some war crimes and not be recognized by the UN afterward.
The Battle of Esperanza has begun. Enjoy every goddamn minute, Danny.
I'm not using an AK though, so why do I have an AK in my hands?
Last time I was on a boat ride like this, Clara told me I should go work.
Should I
in a
be on the
Yankee
gun?
supermarket.
On the gun? No.
She knew exactly who you are.
She also told me that she would never live to see her vision of Yara.
Tries to liberate Bolivia. Well, we are basically, the Che Guevara of the Far Cry universe. We might actually do a tour through South America and do what he tried to do. Hey, we're headed into a minefield. That minefield. No, I mean they are bright red, so they're easy to see.
Check out the fireworks.
Useless mines, apparently. One of them got hit. Che Guevara got what he deserved. He did get executed by his own people, didn't he?
We've outstayed our welcome.
Hey, that's my fucking line.
Poor Day's D-Man. This is more like a poor man's Bay of Pigs, actually. Which was the actual tinted, like you'll see landing at Cuba. No more stealth here, right? We can just like shoot some more. Oh, they got... What? Ow, what? I didn't even see that guy. Alright, come revive me, teammates. Don't make me... There you go. Come on. You can't die. You're a proper NPC. 4 small boats. Well, they also are being attacked from land, too, by the rest of the revolutionary force. Sorry. Why are there 5 people on the job while defending a city? Like I said, I guess the main force is over there, defending the land part of the invasion. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate. We can't, compare this to that. Alright. I think if it wasn't for those guys drawing all the fire, we would have been hit by the flood bullets. Let's just be honest, that's us explaining it for the game. More so than the game showing us anything that actually, makes us believe that. That's just us trying to come up with an excuse for why there wasn't a bigger defending force at the beach. Is it sin-worthy? Not really. Because what we were talking about is possibly realistic. Ow. Let me use my injector.
When we are all free.
Well, I'm moving there at the right time. Ouch! Oh. Seems like they've upped the level of enemies a little bit for this one. Did the game ever get interesting? The only time this game was ever interesting was when I did a side mission where I had to fight against a bunch of like weaponized, fighting chickens. That was it. Only time I ever cracked a smile. Just like the Bay of Pigs. I think that's what it's, you know, they're basing it off of somewhat. I don't think the Bay of Pigs invaders ever got to actually Havana. They got stalled up on the beach. Oof. Ow. We've got a tank coming up. I don't really have... I don't know if my minigun's going to work very well on a tank. So hopefully they give me a mounted gun or something. Because JFK couldn't give them the fucking air support? True. That is part of the why they fell. But I believe also the entirety of the thing was really poorly planned too. That was just the main issue, but it probably is very unlikely to succeed as it was. Since the force they were up against, I think it ended up being a lot bigger than they were prepared for. You know what? So will this game ever end? We're on the final mission right now. Where's this fucking sniper shooting me from? Oh, you are. I don't know if I can actually blow that up. I don't think I even need you. I've watched most of your streams, but I could tell you fuck all about this game. It's just Revolution, and that's it. It didn't really have much for it going for it, other than, like, Revolution, here's the people you meet along the way. Oh, shit! You blew up my gun! Now what do? I run.
Danny, they're killing us. Where are you?
Anton is in the giant tower at the heart of the city. They should just have Larry Thorne to assassinate Castro. That was a CIA guy. Yeah, I was expecting him to show up in this game, unless he's like a side character in like a side quest. I never ran into him. Or Buck, either. Then I guess they found it hard to, ever, like, basically put them into a game in a place that's apparently cut off from the rest of the world right now by a US embargo. Or they'll be there in the DLC. Use my other gun? This is like the best gun I got. Like the minigun is, for certain situations, it's kind of slow to fire and reload. Larry Thorne was born... Hold on. He was born Laurie Thorney and served in the Finnish Army, the Waffen SS, and was a Green Beret. That's quite the resume. Why am I on fire? This is the OP gun you got midway through the game. Yeah, I've only really used two guns throughout the entire game, both of them like rifles. And this is like basically the same thing, only like a special version of that first rifle I got. Oh. So for all the talk about, hey, you can get all these crazy weapons that are like, you'll play the Macarena. It's like, you know what? Just give me the basic rifle, it's good. Shit, that's not a grenade. Okay, let's go. Shit. Mainly, basically, you need this kind of rifle, and you need heavy, armor-piercing ammo for it, and you just shoot, you headshot everyone. That's all you need. One out there that I can't really see. Oh. Nice job, you kicked him right in the balls. You know, I missed my kick from a recent game I played, Deathloop. There's also the Canadian commando with one eye who captured the entire town full of Germans with nothing but a SMG and a belt full of grenades. We're basically just mentioning war heroes now, right? There's quite a few of them, especially from World War II. Are those two really doing another music video during the middle of the battle? God, I hate them so much. That isn't helping. Pick up a gun. No, man, it's like the music. It'll convince everyone to, like, put down their guns. They lived? Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm on my way.
I almost shot you, but hey. How did she survive the bullet to the neck? Oh, that was it. I mean, they showed him stitching it up later. It must have not hit the artery. She only got grazed by the bullet, not actually, like, penetrate her neck flesh. Oh, it might be my... I got a combat, girl. I got a combat. Stop yelling at me. Maybe we can redirect the enemies to go fire on the bad rap concert going on. They only got the one song. They played it the last time, too. Can barely tell there's a battle going on. Far Cry engine ain't exactly good for, like, doing massive battles. Why are they not helping? That is their idea of helping. I recruited them thinking they would actually, be supplying guns and, like, be shooting at things. Let's take out this fucking chopper. Oh, that didn't stop it. Oh no. Don't they have an air force? They have the bad guys have helicopters and really just helicopters. They also, I believe, have like propeller planes, but those aren't really that useful. They mainly use those for crop dusting, biogas, or like, chemical warfare. You can see this getting through a sale. If you, like, maybe buy a new GPU and it comes free with it. That's the best way of getting this game. Free. Maybe you'll get this game free on Epic Store in the next couple months. That would be bad. That would be not too bad either.
It's quiet.
The smart soldados knew to run. It's just the fanatics and the true believers now. Careful, Danny. He's going to be protected by his best.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Anton is backed into a corner. Just be ready for anything.
All that stuff they did about, hey, we're getting you a military force to fight with you was exactly as I predicted. You'd see a couple of them fighting in, certain areas while you do all the work again. I hate this. It's so lame how Ubisoft keeps doing that again and again. This is the final mission? Seems that way. Can't wait to do like a Assassin's Creed dive off that though. You got Neo and Saints Row 3 Remastered for free. I've got like dozens of games for free off Epic. So I have it installed. I haven't played any of them yet, but some of them I actually want to play. and I just get them free on it.
It is time for all true Yarans to stand up in this future.
Whoops, wrong thing. I need my health needle. Remember, people hated the Epic Game Launcher. It's still not a great launcher, but I get free games from it, so that kind of like makes it worth even having just for that alone. There's also the Allied PO. Oh, that's more. Hold on a second. Gotta kill the dumb AI Yo guy. And through barbed wire to escape. We got stuck, and when 2 German guards found him and told him to get. I've actually seen this. This story. I'm guessing you also have watched probably like Mad Lads. That's where I remember seeing it. Yo told that. Time to fight the best AI in the game. The ones that, you know, they are definitely the elite. And we get a shotgun, a simple pump shotgun. Alright, I guess we're going up the stairs, and I don't see anything else down here. Fucking love Mad Lads? Yeah, pretty good show. Oh, there you are. Oh, nice one. Also, iGuy, thank you for the 20-month sub. Good morning, Dartigan and chat. Hey, iGuy, you're just in time for the finale of the game. The best time to actually show up. And it's also kind of, you know, a really average final level as well. Even the game feels a bit tired. Hopeful music for a brighter tomorrow. Far Cry games don't usually end with the best of endings, to be honest, though. They'll have a little bit of a dark, like, I think the great, it's not always a happy ending, essentially. It's always like some kind of loss. Or some kind of angle to it. Elevator. Wow, you did a great job. I'm gonna hide here in the corner. Yeah, the best ending in a Far Cry game is the one where you just sit around and wait. That's where it's also the happiest, strangely. Look at these cat-like reflexes, chat. $20, this ending both sucks. Oh, I am. You think I'm expecting this ending to be, like, change my entire opinion? Nope. I'm well aware this ending is gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess that's it. At least it's over. Fight bravely, my men. I mean, well, I guess you're my men. Fight well. Summon the gator? You know what? Why not? No, actually, we need a true hero. Where you at, boy? I don't think he can get inside. Not a true hero, but a good boy.
The way to Castillo.
How, what? How am I on fire over here? Oh shit. AAA game, by the way, yeah, exactly. Tens of, if not $100 million went into it. Alright, looks like I've got everyone into the elevator. Well, we're up against a guy who's dying of cancer. You can't expect much of a lost fight from him, so I'm expecting this to like, a big conversation. You want to kill me, huh? What will you do afterward, huh? Will you build this nation up? Or do you sell it to the Yankees, scum? Something along those lines. And then the kid will have a gun pointed at us, like, don't kill my father.
You have killed thousands. Set my city on fire. Destroyed
A
the
big
Empire.
ending in front of the window, by the way.
All that stands between you and the throne is me and my son.
I'm no dictator.
Lies. You are not Clara. Yara is burning, and you don't put out fires with free elections. He's about the same age I was when Nigarias murdered my father. I never thought that you would have to face what they put me through. I am sorry, Diego. You are my lion. Everything that I did to make you stronger.
You are not going to kill him. He's gonna die anyway.
Last lesson, Mio. There is one thing in life that will always be true. Do you know what that is?
Death.
See. You will protect him from your friends, from the monsters.
He'll be safe. I promise.
Lies.
Diego! No! Everything's gonna be alright. Don't move, Chabaco.
It's okay.
So why did he slit his own throat when he could have also shot himself? Make it more certain.
Juan, he shot Diego in the fucking chest.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Forget the kid,
Fuck you, he's bleeding out.
Was he hit in the heart, Danny? Is he breathing?
Lucky,
It's like the one final fuck you from the game, isn't it?
We're coming up.
Come on, Diego. Stay with me, Chamaco.
It's okay. It's okay, Danny. You were the lucky one.
No.
Move, Danny!
Why do we care about this kid? Because he wasn't like his father. He wanted to escape originally. And was like,
Lucky.
didn't
what's
want
happening?
to hurt people.
I don't want to be the one to say this, but what do we do now?
Oh, we should have thought about it earlier.
Until we can hold elections.
There's only one person I trust in this room.
You better not say yourself.
Yara is yours, Danny.
Lo siento.
Yeah, but there's going to be a new game plus where I'm going to be doing missions and still killing people and also running over
No,
the
it's
citizens, so
not.
you might know and make me president.
I'm not a politician. Clara was. Maybe you are. The only reason we are standing here is because we didn't wait for one person to solve all our problems. When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Where are you going?
Yara is yours. Don't fuck it up.
Oh, we turned it down, huh? No final boss? No final boss. Well, I didn't expect one. The guy was, like, dying of cancer. I told you it was gonna be a cutscene. They did, though? They wanted you to solve their problems? Yeah, they kind of did, didn't they? That's what I've done the entire game, but I've done everything. Cigar cancer cure is bogus? I don't think it's bogus, it just stopped working for him. Cancer treatments do tend to stop working after a while if it doesn't, go into remission soon enough. Because the cancer actually evolves to get more resistance to it. They never said it was an actual cure, they just said it was a very, very effective treatment that would stop cancer from progressing in most people. I guess just in him, and sometimes it doesn't go as well.
Never gonna be an election.
There's plenty of Castillo's friends out there who want to make sure of that. You wanna go hunting?
It's like I'm looking in a fucking mirror.
Once a guerrilla.
Always a guerrilla. I ever tell you the story of the time Santos smuggled me into Uganda so I can steal him a goddamn zebra?
So can I go hang out on the beach in Miami now? Without the guilt trip of the radio broadcast? You like that bit? I guess letting you shoot the guy wouldn't really matter. They'd just been like, oh, you get to shoot the guy afterward. They wouldn't have really cared about that. Better just have him kill himself. Hoping the kid would live because it would have been interesting. I'm just glad I was originally predicting that the kid would eventually turn out to be just like his father after a bit of resistance, because I've seen that happen before. So I'm glad they didn't at least go in that direction. They remained still like a kid who just didn't want to fuck people over until the end. But also, didn't want his dad to die. And there we go, the credits roll. Thank God. Skip the credits and listen to what comes after. Let us have a little bit of a wind down before we see what comes after, though. Don't worry, we'll get there. We've been through a lot, and we need proper sanity moments. You went to bed fresh? You have a good night, man. By the way, there is an end credit scene. Most games come with end credit scenes, so I figure. We'll see if it's a twist or not. Welcome to the Hotel California. You'd be writing references Breaking Bad so hard with cancer, and it's a return for Entana. You can control the speed of the credits, speed it up. Oh, you're right. Oh, you gotta hold it, though. Goodbye, Mr. President. Don't know what ending was worse, Far Cry 5 or 6. I'll take a nuclear holocaust happening at the end of a game over whatever that was. Is the game over? Are we free? Am I wrong about the Far Cry 3 reference? The Far Cry 3 reference? What was the Far Cry 3 reference? But the game is rolling the credits, so technically it's over, but you can still go do all the unfinished stuff if you want. Senor Carlos Dartiganus, you have been used by a cringe crew to do all their work to liberate without actually liberating it. It's still going to be a horrible country. We've basically destroyed all the infrastructure. And no one's going to be investing in a country that just got, taken over by a bunch of guerrillas. We're essentially like Afghanistan right now, when you think about it. Bright future ahead of them, though. I was predicting that Danny and Castillo would kill each other at the end, and Diego would become their player and decide the fate of Yara. I guess not. 100 bits from base. I was hoping for something like Diego's actions ultimately being influenced by how rootless you as a player character are in taking back the island. But I think I was expecting too much from Ubisoft. Yeah, but that would have required them to give you non-lethal ways of doing everything, and they really only let you kill everyone, so it couldn't really work unless they do that, if they gave you an option to. So I'd bet $20 on both the final boss sucking and then crowbarring it in a Far Cry 3 reference at the end. Well, there wasn't really a final boss, there was just a final cutscene. So there wasn't really a sucky boss fight at the end of it, it just ends. And I don't really see the Far Cry 3 reference, other than someone committing, well, the Far Cry 3 reference would be if we sleep with one of those people and then they kill us at the end. Unlike Afghan. Actually, it's weird they don't let you make a choice in this game like previous Far Cry games did at the end. Isn't that what they normally do? When you get to the end, you get to make a choice that determines what ending you get? Nothing there. Wouldn't that become Dishonored then? Your actions affecting the kid? Yeah, that would be what that'd be like. But like I said, no, the Far Cry games are all about the lethality. I think somewhere in the game there's a Far Cry 3 reference, but I missed the scene with it. It must be like an optional thing. Either that or I missed it. On the one hand, the ending sucked. On the other hand, glad it's over. I wonder what my playtime for this was. I think it was probably close to 30 hours. At least in Just Cause 3, you work with a politician while you destroy the shit out of your own country to dispose of the dictator, and that's from Just Cause 3, man. Yeah, I guess a different story. I mean, you still destroy all the infrastructure in a Just Cause game, though. Kind of the point. Blew up all their money getting, what's his name? Giancarlo, something in the game, and pretty much everything. I don't know how much he got paid for this role. But, the thing is, when it comes to Ubisoft games, they're basically just taking the game they made the last time and reusing as much as they can. And so it probably didn't cost as much to develop this, you think. Since it really was just make a new map and stick all the gameplay we made from the last game into it. Very first trailer. Never trust Ubisoft trailers, by the way. If you take anything from this, never trust their trailers. Skip? No, don't worry. We're getting there. If it goes on for too long, I'll skip. But right now we're just having like we're kind of also dragging the stream out to like a 3-hour mark too. Yeah, remember, I like to have at least a 3-hour stream, and we still got like another 10-15 minutes left. I can feel happy again now that this is behind me. Well, the playing it part. Now I get to like tear into it. Never have too much faith in cinematic trailers. By the end, I just felt bad for this sick old man who has only his son to care for him. Reminds me of my grandma, but damn. Sorry about that. At least she's not a tyrant or something. She just gets to have a normal, life. Post-game climax clarity. Yeah, you get to think properly about it when it's not making you beat your head against a wall. Really, I don't feel the main villain was that great. In fact, I think he's actually of the last three of the last 4 Far Cry villains was the least interesting, excluding Hoyt from Far Cry 3, who was like the secondary, was like the main villain, but it also just kind of shows up at the end. I mean, I think the worst part is like, unlike I've mentioned it several times, is that the main villain really didn't have any connection to the main character. He didn't really antagonize us. We met like one time before the end of the game, and that was it. And then, well, the dinner scene, so 2 times. So it didn't really have the personal touch to it that it does in previous games. Can you give us an honest, general explanation for your thoughts on Joseph Seed as a villain? I like the idea of him. But like I said, he was alright. I like the idea of like a crazy, like, doomsday cultist. But there also wasn't enough of him. It was like, weirdly, you had to spend more time dealing with his friends than you had to deal with him. So I think he would have been better had you got to spend more time with him. And then also, doesn't he like turn into like a good guy in like New Dawn? Or something like that, or he helps you in somehow? But also it's weird now because I don't even know if he even existed because they've retconned that, so the nuke never happened. But overall, I was fine with him. I just didn't really find him, anywhere near the same level as, the one from 3. Voss. Vaughn. Different character. He magically captures everyone right before the end. Yeah, that was weird. 5's finale was fun. I believe the finale was out. He just like turns over a barrel of drugs and gets everyone high, doesn't he? And then runs around. You shoot his hallucinations. They even had the nerve to put Voss and literal Thanos, the Far Cry universe, to the main villain of this game to be one UB video. Yeah, that's in the DLC for this where you get to play as Voss and the other villains. But let's be honest, the only one people care about is Voss. It's like they better sell like all those 3 in a bundle because I guarantee you like the Voss episode will be the only one people bother with. Far Cry, isn't every Far Cry villain been shown at least once shirtless? Not this game? I don't know. That's a weird question. I don't recall. I know... I don't know if you'll... I don't know. I guess at least... No, I don't know. I really don't. I didn't keep that metric in my head. At this point, you want the skip button? Like I said, rewind it down. My memory is shit. Like I said, it's not really important if they were seen shirtless. Yeah, I don't think Pagan was ever shown shirtless. Pagan wasn't even in the game very much. He had a scene at the beginning, then he had another scene sort of in the middle after you get captured, then you don't see him again till the end. Ugh. Ridiculous level gating. Technically, Far Cry 5 had some gating as well. It just, I remember you had to, like, capture places before you could, like, unlock certain missions. Yeah, in 5 I remember distinctly having to, like, capture locations before I could, like, finish the game. There were, like, random bases running around. You had to fly around getting them all. New Dawn was the worst Far Cry game. I didn't finish it. Yeah, I stopped playing New Dawn. At least Pagan still felt part of the game. Castillo felt so disconnected. That's what I was making, the point I was making earlier. He doesn't really have a connection to you. He's mostly just dealing with his son. And then every once in a while you get like a scene with him like talking to reporters. Ubisoft or Don't Nod, who's worse? Didn't you ask me that in the Ask Dartigan section? I still say Ubisoft is worse than Don't Nod. At least Don't Nod's games don't take very long to play and aren't open world. Now, if Don't Nod starts going to open world games, I might have to readjust this statement. And I wouldn't be surprised if they try that at some point. If they ever get enough money, that is. Not as bad as people say it is. I think it's just cheap. Don't Nod made Vampire. I know. And I didn't like that game. Didn't like that game at all. Also, wow, a lot of people work on Ubisoft games, don't they? Nothing like sort of stale soda to finish off a game, huh? Choosing between Don't Nod and Ubisoft is like choosing which child you hate more. I see it as a choice between the stepping on the rusty nail or the fresh nail, actually. Do I have vampire PTSD? No, I just dislike the game. It's a pure shit show. Hated it. Should have played as the son. Well, he would be a very small main character. So what's next after this game? I need to play Deus Ex Human Revolution soon. But I also have something else I want to play that I haven't mentioned yet. That I want to be a surprise. See, well, it'll be a probably won't be much of a surprise. Most people are like, what the hell is this game? I've never seen it before. But hey, some people will notice it and be like, hey, nice choice. Did I enjoy Giancarlo's performance? Yeah, he does a good job. He's a good actor. It's just that the role wasn't really that great. Persona 5, it's not Persona 5. That I will tell you straight up, not that. House of Ashes with Kate next week. We're planning to do that. I'm still not sure if I'll be able to do it on release day or not, because there's also that, what is it? Guardians of the Galaxy game coming up I'll have to play through. I'm going to be a very busy guy over the next couple weeks. I need to try to get this Far Cry 5 video out as fast as I can, though. Thankfully, it basically writes itself with how obvious everything is. Won't have to reach very far for them. Might have just been imagining the shirtless shit. Well, I mean, C does appear without his shirt on, I know that much. And I'm pretty sure Voss does right before you kill him, but it's not really a big deal. Dex, stop it, kitty. Stop it. I'm gonna play Far Cry 5 again, exactly, on hard mode. When is the Dark Pictures game, the horror game, coming? It comes out on the 22nd, I believe, right? I believe me and Kate are hoping to play that on the day it releases. That way it works out for her schedule as well. So I'm going to see if I can finish up Far Cry 5 video by the time that releases. Pull in a Lily and yeet the cat? Well, no. I'm not going to throw my cat. Does Seed ever show up with a shirt on? Why are we worried about Seed and his shirt being on or off? It wasn't exactly a plot point. About 5 hours into this game, and it's such a drag, it doesn't get any better, Benefica. Trust me. I'm now done with it, and it still was a drag all the way to the end. And they made it that way. There's a post-credit scene, that's what I've been told, and we're almost there at the end of the credits. We just got the special thanks now. No one redeemed the rare moo. They did the first time I streamed the night, but then the stream died for like 5 seconds, and they got to redeem it. When that happens, the stream is considered like a new stream by Twitch, and you can technically get a second rare moo that night. Deadass plan to do some missions? Nah, I think we're good. I was originally thinking we'd finish a bit earlier than that, and it's about a 3-hour stream I'm fine with. We're just now going to watch the final credit scene. Game is the antithesis to excitement. I still think Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a stronger game for that, that genre. Of the antithesis to fun, anyways. Or a good use of your time. Every Far Cry villain kept their shirts on. What? Are we just gonna get like a sexy, sexy Far Cry villain calendar at this point, chat? Is that what you want? I mean, there's only a few of them, so it's not even enough to make up the full year. No one ever talks about the villains of Far Cry 1 and 2, by the way. Shame. Either way, they're both Ubisoft games. These credits are going on too long, and this is at, 2x speed, by the way. Far Cry 1 and 2 don't exist. Well, they do exist, but they don't get... Ubisoft doesn't seem to care about them as much. Just crack my knuckles and it felt like all kinds of right. Yeah, I love cracking my knuckles. I'm a very poppy joint kind of person. I got really flexible joints, and I kind of always enjoyed popping them. Still going, huh? Crytek made Far Cry 1, yep. That's why it's also very different from all the Far Cry games that came after it. Far Cry 2, villain was a mosquito. Well, that, and also Far Cry 2's main villain was the hero of Far Cry 1, apparently. Lucky bastard, I gotta get a running start on my thumbs. No, I can, like, almost bend my fingers all the way back to, like, touch the back of my hand. That's how flexible they are. Will I ever send a Ghost Recon game, preferably Future Soldier? I don't know, I've never played any Ghost Recon games. So I don't know if there's, like, if it's something I'd want to play, or if it's something I can make a video on. You pay me for saying that I got flexible joints? I'm sorry. I just do. I can almost put my leg behind my head. And I can even do, like, Spider-Man poses, like the one where he's, like, standing on his he's, like, kneeled down but on his tippy toes and has his hands, like, under his butt, only frontward. I can do that pose. It's not comfortable. I don't know why he does it all the time, but I can do it. I'm a flexi boy. The visual of you forcing your fingers back to touch my wrists, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I can do it. I'm doing it right now, in fact. You just want to see the end, but still, we gotta earn our ending. We gotta make the credits dragged out as well, We can't even have the credits be efficient in a Ubisoft game. Got a new gaming chair, nothing big brand, but enough for my comfort. Hey, comfort's important, especially the lumbar support. Make sure your back is well supported. A lot of people work for Ubisoft. Well, some of these are also like third parties that get, hired for this stuff. But yeah, it turns out when you make an open world game, it takes a lot of fucking people. This is actually, I think this is probably more people than live in this fictional world, this fictional island they just created. Swear to God, I just saw the name go by that said Kung Wang. Well, you're learning the beauty of, Chinese, name jokes. We don't really make them that often anymore. It's a yawn of excitement, by the way, in case you're wondering. So used to bouncing in at this time during your stream for work. It's nice to actually stick around to the end. Hey, it is nice, isn't it? Even the janitor gets recognized. Catering, too. Production babies, yeah, the kids that were born during it. These people, these developers had sex, is what they're bragging. And like, yeah, we were fucking. And the pets, even. Really, now you're just really dragging this out. The pets. Come on. I don't credit Dex in my videos, Alright, we're at the music credits, so almost there. You're at the end of the credits when you see the logos. It's always at the bottom. And the music is usually pretty close to the bottom, too. Do they, at any point, think the people of Cuba, who they ripped their entire, world off of? We like to thank the people of Cuba for not allowing us to actually, humiliate them in a video game. I also like to thank communism, which we didn't put into our video game because we didn't want to have that argument with people. Didn't Ubisoft have sexual intercourse in Far Cry Primal? In 3 they did. You literally got, raped in that game. Twice. I don't know if there was... I think in Primal it was like other characters you see doing it, like cavemen. How many people could possibly be responsible for this game? I think Black Credit still has the world record for longest video game. Black Flag still has the world record for the longest ending game credits. I think. Here we are. We're at the end. NASA was part of this, apparently. Alright, here we go. I've been holding my finger on that S button the entire time. Hello, Mr. President. No, no one will ever know you were involved.
And I come bearing good news. Our Ribiro supply has tripled.
You know, he's so sad about that Castillo kid. I mean, what his papa did. Wow, that is crazy.
Nah.
Is that Voss?
Tragedy.
Well, you know, some people are just sick in the mind, hermano. They're out of control.
Same time next week.
Oh, you can bet your life on it.
But why? Okay. Sure, why not? If you can't make something that's as good as Voss, just bring him back and make him worse. They're gonna make me hate Voss now, aren't they? They're gonna bring him back in the DLC or like the next game, like, oh, here's Voss back, you want him, right? And then now they're gonna make, they're gonna make a shitty game, and ruin that memory, the one good memory you have of Far Cry. Like, just leave him dead. He clearly got run through by a giant fucking knife.
Job's not done, Mija. You said it first, Danny.
I can only assume Far Cry 6 is before Far Cry 3. I don't know. I don't think it is, but I don't know. Did they? You can't really tell. All this is like, the timeline is all fucked up. But then why even bother, like, with that? Like, we already know what happens to Voss if it's happening before that. Lead writer of 3 said that Voss was fucking dead? Well, explain that then. New Insurgency Week is beginning. Insurgency Week, huh? Defeat the insurgent. No thank you. No thank you. Each week, a province will be retaken by Castillo's forces. Complete the insurgency objectives to reveal the location of the... Eliminate... Oh, fuck off. Keep playing our game forever. You good little algorithm, you. How did Voss supposedly die? Well, you literally stabbed Voss to death. That was it. And he was dead. And then you fight, his boss. Holy shit. We finished Far Cry 6. And now I can finally get to work making a script for it, and you'll tear it a new asshole. And what a wide asshole it will have once I'm done. Reamed completely. Wasn't Jason hallucinating during that fight? The game treats him as dead, even like the other characters say he's dead. So I'm assuming they, got his body. You guys are gonna take off? Hey, I don't blame you. You know what? Everyone deserves a good night's sleep after that one. Did you at least enjoy me playing through that game, chat? They just don't care at this point. They, like I said, they've been wanting to, do something as good, recognize as good as Voss for a while, and they couldn't. So they're just gonna bring him back now. So, I think I'll raid Kate. I think she's doing like a try not to laugh challenge tonight, so you guys can go check that out. But chat, I will probably not be streaming the next 2 days. I'm gonna be like focusing on writing my script. Plus, I need to recharge, because my god, look what I've been doing for like the past week. I'm exhausted. I mean, replay Half-Life 2? I recommend you replay Half-Life 2. Much better. Takes place after 3. Juan at the beginning mentioned Revolution and Kyrat. Far Cry 4 was the Revolution, and Willis mentions Jason. Now we got the timeline then. Too bad I came to the end. I'm sorry, Samurai. But there'll be a future stream and a future video. Thank you to the mods for, keeping things tight. Thank you for any gift subs, or bits tonight as well. And thank you for, being chill. If you want to follow me, hit the follow button. If you want to join my Discord, type in Discord down below. Get a link to it. Other than that, I'll see you in a couple days, and we'll play something else and have some more fun together. But I'm going to send you off to spread the love to another streamer. You all know who it is. Show some love, enjoy their content, and keep me in your hearts and minds. And we'll be together again soon. You guys have a great night, great day at work, great day at school, and whatever you got ahead of you. Now, get the fuck out of my house.
Oh no, not red. Okay. Also, Dart, thank you so much for the raid of 84. Holy heck. Welcome in, everyone. I'm doing a horrible, horrible drawing of my friends because I got the prompt. Oh gosh, now it's just like, okay, now the stress is on even more. I cannot draw. It's not working out very well. Okay, and then since he's British, we have to do something to make it more known.